Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming on an adventure with me again. Today, I was in the middle of a hike. You guys want to come along for the hike? Fantastic. Okay, so, get this. So when I hike, sometimes I like to pretend. You guys want to play pretend again? Alright, so let's pretend this week that we're in the middle of a jungle. Okay? You guys go with that? Alright, so what kind of animals do you see in the jungle? A lion, tiger, giraffes, snakes, ooh, wiggly. Okay, so when we go on a hike through the jungle, please, if you see any animals, please tell me, okay? You do? You see one now? Giraffe? Where? This way? I don't see it. Which way? This way? Must have missed that one. My pretender might be broken. See another one? An elephant? Which way? This way? I don't see it. This way? I must have missed that one again. I don't know. Seem a little off today. See a tiger? Where? Right behind me. Oh boy. Oh. Whew. That was a close one. Thanks for giving me the heads up. See a gorilla? Which way? This way? See it? You sure? This way? Did I miss it? I guess today wasn't my day. Anyway, thanks for coming on this adventure with me and playing pretend. Should we head home now? Let's go.
Everybody sit down please. It's story time, it's story time.
Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on that adventure. Don't you just love making pretend? I do too. That was fun. I love the jungle. There's a bunch of wild animals in there, aren't there? Speaking of wild animals, today's book is called Where the Wild Things Are by Marie Sendak. It's a classic children's book. I love this book growing up too. So, should we get into it? Go on another book adventure? Let's do it. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. See, he's a wild thing. He's a wild animal. He's chasing his doggy. Aw. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. He's upset. He has his hand on his waist. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. Remember the jungle we were just in? Kind of looks like that. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. Imagination, it's playing pretend. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through the night and day. See the boat? Has his name on it? Max. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. He was sailing for a long time. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth. Arrgh. Remember that tiger that tried to chase me? He did chase me. Didn't catch me. It's too fast. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Can you do that? Can you win in a staring contest? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I can't win. I never win at those. And made him king of all wild things. He became king. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. You see them howling at the moon and dancing around and swinging from trees and holding on to the trees. He is the king, riding around. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said no. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year, in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. I love this book. Growing up, this was one of my favorite books. I know I say that about a lot of books, but this was definitely one of my top 5 books. And I would go in my room and play pretend, play jungle, make pretend I was on a boat sailing away. When I got upset and just wanted to be myself, this was the book that I read. Well, thanks for joining me again this week on Storytime with 5. Hope you have a great day. Bye. See you next week.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight.